Hello Woo Pod Gamers. It is time to binge in a compilation sort of manner. Grab a glizzy and enjoy.
Saw this documentary 7 years ago, and I think about this line every day. All penguins have criminal tendencies.
Explains a lot about this little guy.
How are unicorns fake, but giraffes are real? Like, what's more believable? A horse with a horn, or a leopard moose camel with the 40-foot neck? Sounds like a Monster Hunter thing. Your timeline cleanse for the day is the very real existence of the Japanese snow fairy. Please look at this bird. Please look at this beautiful, dumb, ridiculous, perfect bird.
Look at it. It's freaking adorable, man.
Why are there like a million songs about some jerk breaking your heart, but only one song about a sick-ass lobster who rules? Rock Lobster was supposed to inspire us, everybody. Oh, hold on, I gotta put on my best AI TikTok voice for this. Easy screen-free sensory activity for your 9-month-old. iPad babies are out. It's time for pee bag babies. They asked me for a stamina potion, but I gave them a vial of deadly flesh-eating acid instead. Consider yourself #pranked. Can't wait for Greg to get arrested and be like, it was a social experiment. Hey, did you hear about... Yes. How it feels to hate the dude everyone fuck with.
Yeah.
What is a fun fact that you know off the top of your head? The Predator in 1987 was originally going to look like this before they changed it. Dude.
I would be way more terrified of this thing.
People born in 2001 are turning 50 years old this year. Let that sink in. I know they baitin', but man, does it feel like that. Just in, scientists detect mysterious radio waves coming from beneath Antarctica's ice. Girl, not now. I'm just gonna put up the movie poster and say, Don't. Breaking news. 2 bodies recovered during search for missing swimmers at Murder Kill River. Sorry, where? Could you imagine the thought process of that guy who probably committed the crime? He's like, well, if I put him here, who's obviously gonna guess? The name is too ridiculous for it to be this obvious. Are you sure you want to close OneDrive? Buddy, I've never been more certain of anything in my life. Sword of Damocles, but it's a giant boulder that crushes the entire department if the meeting could have been an email. Missed my kid's piano recital for this, Tom, so it better be fucking important. You sick fucks watch this for fun? Gen Z's trying to cancel Final Destination? I mean, that movie series has taught me to never drive behind log trucks for the rest of my life. Is it really teaching or traumatizing me? I'm not sure. Either way. I went to a Waffle House for the first time to see a fight, but nothing happened. Hey, if you notice a foreign tourist in a Waffle House, it is your American duty to start a fist fight to ensure they get the full experience. When I said USB-C and all the things, I never thought we would get this far. But I love it. Someone please send these to DankPods. I need to see his reaction. I asked ChatGPT. I asked Grok. Well, I just journeyed to the underworld and consulted with Tiresias the prophet, and he says you possess merely the veneer of intelligence. So. Yo, low-key, fell off. Sorry, I saw the image already before reading. This Japanese restaurant has a vegan version of their noodles, and instead of a new photo, they just censored out the egg. Oh, god damn it. Why is that so stupid but funny?
Wow, guys, does anyone have the image that goes like this?
I forgot to delete the original image. You know, half an orange on your cat's head makes a great budget Eye of Sauron. I don't know why they just posted the same picture twice. Girl, listen, if he's scared of your ornate gold snake armband with oddly lifelike ruby eyes that occasionally utter prophecies in an unknown sinuous tongue, then he's just not worth it. Why a 2-monitor setup is important. Gonna need the bizarre version of this where it's games on one side and life-destroying Yuri on the other side. My sister found out that C-sharp notes vibrate on the same frequency that bumblebees use to pollinate certain flowers, so she in the garden playing violin for the tomatoes. Just imagining.
Fucking grow, damn it!
Remember in the 90s, to get online, you had to, like, murder a robot each time, and it would scream and scream until its death powered your internet?
I think there are still some people out there that have to do that.
I accidentally rizzed up a 50-year-old Japanese lady? Help? God gives gold, only the fools. Jeff Bezos can't become a trillionaire if he gets eaten by a whale.
What if he gets eaten by a llama?
I'm sorry, that's not my area of expertise.
Shellfish is just such a crazy allergy. Like, yeah, we found ocean bugs and some humans just, like, fucking die if they're near it. Like, I don't know. I would have put those little fuckers back, but that's just me. My drummer is banned from his hometown Red Lobster because he would show up, eat as fast as he could, and then hit himself with an EpiPen. It's always the drummers, man.
Mixing 1% milk and 2% milk to create the forbidden 1.72% milk.
JL, don't! Oh, you see? You need to know about these pins, that they're 100% JoJo approved. You could get them right now and make sure. Right now. JoJo, have anything to say about the pins? You just gonna try to eat my flesh? Oh, see, it caught you. Called you out. So I upgraded my recording studio so that I can just stand it instead of sitting. So now you can get twice the amount of stupidity out of me. Because I can breathe!
This is the type of heat those kids in holes were working in. Oh my freaking god.
Confirming, is this true? Well, that's too damn bad!
I always like how in Gmod, if an NPC citizen has no weapon, they'll run away. But if you give them literally any weapon, they believe they can fight God. Boys, he found the stick. He can have any lady, lad, or gentledom in his life now. Behold, birds live in France.
Birds live all over the world, actually. I don't know if you knew that.
I wish Chung-Li was real.
That's so true. Twitter user Eric Andre. Wait, Eric Andre?
Ranking of all jobs that won't be taken over by AI. First place, the unemployed.
Why, you're supposed to read the words in comics? I thought they were just like picture books!
Guys, can you mute an image or a GIF? You ever ask someone out and respond by chuckling and telling you to lay off the shrooms and then they turn back into a photocopier? Anyway, don't do psychedelics at Office Depot.
Medieval Y2K coding?
You know, like Shrek.
If you don't give them a snack, Gomorrah is gonna come and get you!
Twitter user is Salty DK Dan pregnant yet says, maybe. What? Yeah, I'm just 23 peaches and a trench coat. Note to self, don't post after taking melatonin. Or do. I asked Grok.
I asked ChatGPT.
Well, I asked 100 people to name something you buy at an airport. Top 6 answers are on the board. The 8-year-old just asked why the tooth fairy doesn't dig up dead people to get teeth. I don't know, but it's a bloody good question.
I was the first. I have seen everything.
Yeah, but she didn't see in front of her, did she? Breaking news. Hurricane Eric makes landfall in western Oaxaca, Mexico.
Why don't we sell hurricane names? It's free money for NOAA. I want to see headlines like,
Hurricane Capital One decimates Gulf Coast. It's almost that time again for the Beijing bikini.
Does anyone mind if a white boy speaks a little Mandarin this summer?
Ew, I just saw a Pac-Man Pro shipper. Ugh. I was gonna say, do they ship Pac with the ghost? But I forgot he was a Family Guy. I finally paid off my Costco hot dog. Thank you, Clarna. Pat play, but it's me freaking out because you ate something weird. I'm on the phone with the vet crying. Why would you do this, Reginald? The cursed height chart. 4'11" to 5'4". Gremlin. 5'5" to 5'7". Fiend. 5'8" to 6 foot. Cryptid. 6 foot to 6'3", eldritch horror. And 6'3" and beyond, all-knowing deity. Under 4'11" is a gnome now. How do you all even exist? Why is he named Narcissus and not Narcissus-me? This is some fucking bullshit. Well, I'm so small and tiny, and she's so big and tall. And they said same-sex relationships will confuse kids. But apparently, bestiality is okay. It's so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Caught a big fish. Wow. Totally legitimately big. Unleash your creativity with DK Artist Model. Use mouse controls to carve, smooth it in paint, and sculpt to your heart's content. I will be making all of my art in this program now instead of Blender. I'm sure this will go over very, very well. Very well. Ever get dizzy for a second or two for no reason? It could be the result of someone rotating you in their mind. And it's completely legal, according to some experts. Barista paused making my coffee and asked if I think trust can be rebuilt. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just want my coffee! You like dominant women not because you're submissive, but because you're autistic and they're direct with what they want. Shut up. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Instead of hiring a sculptor to create a gargoyle for me, I saved myself money by luring my neighbor's dog into some wet cement and waiting for it to dry. Oh, why didn't you use your magic to solve your problem? Because I wanted to cover my neighbor's dog in cement. It's not a hard concept to grasp. All right, Greg, I just can't, man. I can't. You always do it. Oh, look at the baby enjoying the free frozen coffee. Jojo, if I didn't know any better, I would say you were a snake in your past life. Yeah? Yeah. Legit gaming leaks. Ubisoft's next game will be a Ubisoft game. Ew. Hey, me and the other crabs in the bucket have noticed that you're actually getting near the top. And, sorry, but that's, low-key problematic. Because, we'll still be in the bucket. So, yeah, if you can maybe take accountability and get back in the bucket. Hey, yo, check out this sick triple monitor setup. Hell yeah, dude. At my sister's wedding, I gave my 5-year-old nephew a bag of 100 tiny ducks. He spent the day hiding them all in people's bags and pockets. For the last week, the WhatsApp group has just confused people finding ducks. The ducks even made it to Morocco with the bride and groom. How to say thank you in Spanish? Wait, I don't get it. Say thank you in Spanish. El thankito? I don't know, girl. I can't go outside anymore. It's all AI generated. It's got the piss filter on it. Ready for fainting! Oh my god, I hope you have some left for my week afterwards. God, this is gonna be so confusing for people who don't play these games. Chad, it's up to you to give that wandering soul some context when they show up, but if they don't show up, don't worry about it. Deadly fungus thought to be a pharaoh's curse has been turned into a compound that kills cancerous leukemia cells in lab tests. Getting diagnosed with an early treatable form of cancer, and my doctor prescribes me the pharaoh's curse. Run into a very powerful wizard. Sorry, I got nervous. Coke tastes like tapping into your ancient ancestral petroleum reserves, while Sprite tastes like being connected to a big, beautiful energy grid. And how does Dr. Pepper taste? Running out of gunpowder in the Alamo. Very fitting for the barbecue sauce of soda. So Google Maps broke and created some kind of unholy Chicago singularity. Nah, that's just how Chicago is. Don't worry about it. Hypothetical question. Why would a gas stove start sounding like a garbage disposal? Unfortunately, this is not a setup for a sick punchline. I just think my stove is possessed and I'm too scared to use it anymore. When physical labor became optional, we invented the gym. We'll need the same thing for the mind. Book.
You know, if social media didn't exist, saying I saw it on my timeline would be a crazy sentence. Like tinfoil hat crazy. And so, like, my son just came home after getting a ton of body modifications. He looks like he got the feathers of a duck, the beak of a duck, the feet of a duck. Honestly, this might not even be my son. I just remembered I can 3D print weapons. Prop weapons for cosplay! Gonna start running tomorrow, but I'm confused how it works. Am I just supposed to literally take off running? It's so embarrassing. Why would anyone do that?
I asked ChatGPT.
Yeah, well, I asked the gay people on my phone, and they said you're a bitch-ass loser. Too many planets under your control. Gamora, please. Please show us mercy, Gamora, please.
Behold, a selection of old Assyrian documents in Yale Babylonian collection. Forbidden breakfast cereal.
You really have to respect the versatility of mint. Good in cocktails, chocolate, with meat, and ice cream as tea, just at home in a salad as if it's in a cigarette. A whole genre of sweets, and they're just called mints. And it's the only mainstream toothpaste flavor. Insane herb. Should give him more respect, Hafu. I haven't forgiven you for what you said. John Mew, the inventor of mewing, has passed away at 96 in his castle. Rest in peace. Mewing was invented by John Mew? Are you fucking kidding me?
When people hand me my own posts in the server to read. What a fucking narcissist.
Unfortunately, gamers, it is now July. Rainbow Road reverts to road following the end of Pride Month.
Son of a bitch!
Hey, did you guys know that the subscribe button glows when I say the word subscribe? Also, did you guys know that I'm, like, working on a Sienna piece for, like, the make ship if we hit, like, the 200 for the pins? And we're, like, halfway there now, so it could probably happen. I feel like people would like this one for bountiful reasons. Anyway, I'm done. JoJo time. So, like, we came to, like, an agreement. Like, I know she was terrifying me and keeping me trapped in the booth for, like, a week so I could get her money to feed her. And then she seems pretty chill. Like, I think we came to an understanding. That or she's lulling me into a false sense of security.